Thank you, Luke. Hello, Marcy. Hello, all on this awesome Friday night. Bill Taylor, Ken's 5 Digital Center on what we are now looking at. I was only hours away from this major winter storm impact on South Texas. It's already hitting North Texas pretty good, and we're already seeing some pretty good thunderstorm activity off to the north and west, some very beneficial rains over Kerr County right now. In fact, a special weather statement just came out on the thunderstorm near Kerrville that is producing some pretty heavy rain, some cloud-to-ground lightning, as you can see. It's also impacting western Bandera County. In fact, that's not far from Medina, Texas, which, I don't know if you know this, but Medina County is Hondo. Bottom of your screen where you see Hondo, that's Medina County, Hondo the county seat. But up in Bandera County is the actual town of Medina, Texas. So that can get a little confusing. But either way, we've got this thunderstorm now in Kerr County. So let's get a closer look and just take a look at it right now. And this is the current image. Pretty good thunderstorm, just about crossing I-10. Let's take a look at the hail potential and see if we've got any hail coming down with this. Because there could be, well, there probably is some pretty gusty winds in and around that storm. But hail, not showing up. Let me just put this in the last hour. Oh, there we go. A little bit of hail. Crossing Highway 27 on its way to I-10. Hello, Dominic. Good to see you. Helotis is here. Nathaniel, good to see you. Yeah, Nicole, getting under that rain there. Hey, Terry. Right, here comes the cold, Denise. Get ready. Jamie, good to see you. Hello, Haiti. Hola, Sylvia. Kyler, what's happening? Let's see some snow. Oh, next weekend. Yeah, maybe. I haven't looked at a lot of the data for next weekend yet. Hey, Chris. Hi, Kyle. Lori, good to see you. Daniel, let's do this. By 2 to 3 a.m., it'll start getting colder. Yes, it's going to start getting cold for sure tomorrow morning. Let me show you the latest model prediction on temperature changes. Because as we get into the Saturday hour is when we're expecting a significant drop in temperatures, especially by midday. We're still looking at most of the freezing numbers to find San Antonio in the evening hours. So I'm looking for, there we go. Cotulla, what's up, Hanak? Yeah, you'll be okay in Cotulla. It'll be cold. All right, so 6 a.m. we're in the 30s. Look at that. By midday, mid-30s. And this has us at freezing by tomorrow night at 10 or 9. So this is a good indicator on temps here. Because that'll be the key as to when we start seeing some of this precip go frozen. Freezing drizzle, sleet. And then we have the updated ice accumulation forecast. Again, there's pretty good thunderstorm developing there, south of Uvalde, crossing over Highway 57, east of La Pryor. And these will start picking up in coverage. Thunderstorms are definitely anticipated to grow in coverage area, intensity, and then moving east into San Antonio as we get into the later night hours into even overnight. We got these bands that'll be developing and moving in from the west. Heading to Alamo Heights, Marcus. What time in the morning? Hello, Seguin. Good to see you, Sandy. Sarah, good evening from Elmendorf. Do we need to drip the pipes for tonight? No, not tonight. I would do it Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night. Those are the 3 nights of hard freeze temperatures across the South Texas area. And if we widen the view, let's take a look. If you have anyone you know and love across North Texas, you can see what's already happening. Look at the amount of snow across Oklahoma already. It transitions into freezing rain in purple. Pink is going to be sleet. And you can see Denton getting a good blend of all of the above, from rain to sleet to freezing rain. Dallas-Fort Worth, looks like Dallas is still rain, but Fort Worth might be getting a little bit of freezing rain or drizzle. Rockport, all right, Maria. Just cold down there. Michael Jimenez, will the rain be coming down at 9 p.m. tomorrow night? Yes, by then we should even see a little bit of sleet mixed in, freezing rain mixed in, possible. Freeze Miser, hey Colby. Shout out to Nancy. Absolutely, Nancy and Bob. A big shout out to Nancy and Bob tonight, absolutely. Went to HEB, couldn't find any chicken for my cold. Oh no, Eddie, that's not good, seriously. Some of the shelves have just been incredibly wiped clean. I'm just like, what's happening? Folks have just reacted in a big way in getting all the water. I heard the bread. I saw like a lot of milk and just all these different, everybody just stocking up. You're going to be able to go to the store tomorrow in San Antonio. I can tell you that right now. So hopefully some of that restocking will go on. So it looks like that line is going to go right through Kerrville. So you're getting some good thunderstorms now, but then back towards Bandera County, you can see there's some more training right into Kerrville over the next hour. I would expect you to continue with some heavy rain. So ice accumulation, good question, Harmony. Let's take a look first at future radar and what we've got moving in tonight with the storms that are falling now. Let's see how the computer's doing on them. Okay, a little behind. Yeah, a little behind on what's happening currently. But you can see here, good thunderstorms moving through the city, especially right at 5 a.m. East of us, as we get the sun up, 8 a.m., another isolated downpour. And you see it's still staying liquid, mid-30s by noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. But now we're below freezing in the hill country, a little bit of sleet. We dropped near freezing by 8, 9 p.m., it looks like. Actually, we hold at 33 or so. Look at that. Upper 20s overnight into Sunday morning. Sleet a lot more widespread then, right? Look at that. And then it pulls out east by 7, 8 a.m. Look at those temps, mid-20s, and that's Sunday morning. So with that considered, let's take a look now. Two different ice accumulation forecasts. The first one's going to show you a not so aggressive approach, which is coming in right under 1/4 of an inch. So this has gone up since our afternoon model guidance run, where we were at 0 in downtown. Now we're at 1/1600ths of an inch. And you can see that that's some significant icing across northern Bexar County, Bernie up to 1/4 of an inch with Kerrville and Fredericksburg, Rock Springs, not as much up the I-35 corridor. So take a picture of that and you can see. Now let me show you the more aggressive approach with the NAM. Wow, actually the NAM is backed off. The NAM had San Antonio over 1/4 of an inch, closer to 1/3 in the afternoon run. So the NAM backed off and the graph went up. They just kind of went in different directions. It's interesting. I-35 corridor showing more with this model, and just a tad more in Fredericksburg, over 1/2 an inch of ice. That would be some significant icing. If that happens in Gillespie County, you're going to see power outages. 1/4 of an inch to 1/3 in Kerrville as well. Between Bernie and Kerrville, that could be some power outages. Snow is a very low chance. Skip to summer. Yes, I know. Weather is broken. I'm with you, Denise. I don't like this at all. We just have a warm air layer above us. That's why we can't really expect snowfall. So this falls and then it hits a cold air layer closer to the surface and refreezes. That's why it becomes sleet. It could stay liquid the whole way down and on contact make ice, and that's called freezing rain. That's the worst case scenario. Hey, Brian, all is well. Wanted to ask for a day off Monday, and if you can, send an email to principal. Exactly. Oh, thank you, my man. You know, what? Today's your birthday, Lisa Valdez. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday from the KENS 5 Digital Center. Bill Taylor talking about a lot of cold air and a big winter storm, but I hope this warms you up to you. Little tambourine on a Friday night. Thank you, David. Happy birthday, Lisa. Blessings on your next trip around the sun. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so with this kind of accumulation, we'd still have some issues. You know, it does not take much ice to cause a problem. But remember, it's going to mainly be the bridges and overpasses, the flyovers, the elevated surfaces that are surrounded by air that will see the most significant icing. And of course, if they do, they would be closed down. So if you do have to travel Sunday morning, because this is really going to be more Sunday morning than any time else, make sure you're traveling on surface roads. Make sure that any road you're traveling on is on the ground and not elevated. Oh, thank you, Rolanda. Alex? Yeah, Gonzales under the winter storm warning now, so let me show you that. Where are we? Here we are. Now, some counties were dropped from the extreme, oh no, never mind. I saw a graphic earlier that showed the extreme cold warning graphics were out, but so Monday morning. Oh, I see. Okay, I know what I did there. So I could take that one out. Let's just go ahead and verify the extreme cold warning. 6 p.m. Saturday, noon Monday. Whoop. Yeah. Oh, now we've got a severe thunderstorm warning. The only ice San Antonio wants to see is in their drinks, Ann. Yeah, with that. All right, I think we've got a severe thunderstorm warning on that cell there north of Kerrville. I don't know why it's not showing up here, though. Oh, it's a flood. That's why. It's a flood advisory. Okay. So flood advisory till 11:30 for some localized flooding, and that's a good call. There's going to be, again, another pocket of very heavy rain moving in from Bandera. It's going to train right over top of that same spot. And so these rainfall rates are pretty impressive, and that's why we're seeing a flood advisory already in Kerr County. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we didn't see that. Oh, we don't have many possible there anyway. That's not going to be good. All right, we'll fix that. But yeah, flood advisory till 11:30 there. Good evening, Diane. When will the storm hit Cibolo, Marion? How bad will it get? Well, let's show you. You're going to get heavy rain overnight. And then you can see here, as we get into tomorrow, everything's pretty scattered. Temperatures, there's some pretty decent sleet, 8, 9 p.m. tomorrow, and then through the overnight, and you can see it's a pretty good amount. Again, we're looking at accumulation of about 1/10 of an inch, elevated surfaces from San Antonio east, Cibolo, Marion for sure. Pouring down Kerrville. All right, Sarah, thank you. Yeah, Bear County, you can see, once again, we expect the sleet late tomorrow night, freezing rain and sleet overnight with accumulations expected to reach upwards of, I'm going to say close to 1/4 of an inch across North Bear County now. I mean, that is definitely within reach. Both models are kind of in agreement that the north side would definitely see that kind of icing Sunday morning. So let me, I'll just show you this once again. You can see pockets there in that maroon color that could be upwards of 1/4 of an inch. But this is the best way to really kind of piece it together, is with our weather impact alert. The wind, the impact, and what you need to be doing. Saturday, again, overnight AM storms, and this is for San Antonio and the Metro. Saturday and Saturday night, cold with freezing rain and sleet. And then Sunday morning is when the ice accumulation most possible. Make sure you download the KENS 5 app so you have radar in your hand, notifications as well, and then download KENS 5 Plus so you can stay alert, as well as look at all of our additional content, all of the additional programming. We've got a lot of great content and shows and podcasts all on KENS 5 Plus. I'm hoping that you're going to stay in and stay safe this weekend. That's a good opportunity to download that app and watch some of the great programming that my team here puts together. I'm very proud of what we do here, and so that's a great opportunity to do that. Yeah, Michelle, give her a shout out. Work at 4:30 in the morning, New Braunfels. They will. It'll just be wet cold. Just be safe. Leave early, but no icing. No icing till Sunday morning. Sunday morning. So once again, let me show you this, where we have the winter storm potential. What's very likely, the strong cold front early Saturday. Temps drop into the 30s all weekend. Thunderstorms occurring now through early Saturday. In fact, I might want to just change that to that, right? Sleet and freezing rain Saturday night into Sunday morning. What's not likely is heavy accumulation or snowfall. This is held true. This forecast has definitely held true on that part. So let's see this. That's going to be the scene. Now through Saturday morning. No, not supposed to. Hi, Nicole. I think we could see some isolated areas of hail, some definite strong winds, and you've always got dangerous lightning. You're already getting some lightning in Uvalde for sure. Good evening, Robert. And you can, yeah, south of Uvalde there's a storm. That's where you're seeing that lightning. Just northeast of La Pryor and heading into southern Uvalde County. It looks like it'll stay, if you're right in Uvalde, it stays off to your east. Hello, what's up, Christine? You know, same as what I've been saying. I mean, nothing right in the short term, but definitely some overnight thunderstorms. Late night, overnight. We'll get some pretty strong storms there. All right, guys, let me leave you with the 14-day forecast as we get ready for the 10 p.m. show. I'll leave this up here for a little bit so you can kind of digest it. Two things to point out. We have weather impact alerts all the way through Tuesday morning because of hard freezes that we expect to experience Sunday night through Monday, Monday night through Tuesday. We get above freezing temps by Wednesday morning. But then we're bringing back rain chances as early as Thursday, but especially Friday, the 30th, as another cold front blasts through. So it looks like the weekend of the 31st, February 1st, it's going to be another chilly one, especially with Saturday night heading into Sunday with another good freeze. And the high on Sunday of only 44. That's pretty significant. You have a great weekend, Denise. I'll be here tomorrow night. We're going to have full coverage right here. And so make sure to stay tuned, and we'll do this Q&A. We'll have a great schedule of what we call our Q&A weather throughout tomorrow and tomorrow night and Sunday as well, just to keep you informed. So we've got our shows, you know, tomorrow morning, 8 to 10 a.m., then 5, 6, and 10 p.m., and I'll be here for those in the evening. But in the in-between of those, we're going to be doing a lot of this on our Facebook and YouTube as well. All right? Stay tuned on all our platforms. We'll keep you ahead of the storm and this winter storm coverage all through the weekend until it's over. God bless you. Stay safe, and we'll see you at 10.